Welcome to part 5 of Zombies and Reinforcement Learning. So in this one, we're going to go ahead and get started drawing the zombies and putting together some of the logic. So we're going to start right down under player.draw here. And we will just start with for zombie in self.zombies. And we're going to do zombie.draw, self.screen, and camera X and camera Y. We're also going to add ourselves a to-do to add draw health drops. We don't have health drops yet, so there's really nothing to draw. We're going to go ahead and draw our world boundaries for testing. So pygame.draw.rect self.screen self.border color. This should just put a nice little border around our world, minus camera X, 0 minus camera Y, and then self.world width, self.world height, and 5. Okay, and then we will go ahead and throw our walls up there. So we're going to say for wall in self.walls. We're going to do pygame.draw.rect self.screen self.wall color wall.x minus camera.x wall.y minus camera.y wall.width and wall.height. Okay. And it's not lighting up those variables because it doesn't understand what a wall is. That's okay. Let's go ahead and see if what we've got so far is working. Let's just see if we get any errors. Oh, no module named Pygame. Let's see why. Oh, I think I know what's going on. For whatever reason, it did not keep Zombie Shooter V1 as my environment. All right. And now we've got some walls and we've got some zombies. But you can see the zombies don't move and nothing happens when we shoot them, which doesn't make for a very fun zombie game. So let's go ahead and close that out. And I'm going to go and grab the zombies and the logic for our zombies. So way up, let's go up here. And we have another one of our to-dos where we said add zombie logic. Now is the time to complete this to-do. And you can start to see again where the to-dos are really useful for going back and finding what you're missing. So we're going to say self.zombies temp is equal to open braces. We're just going to create a new list for temp zombies. So we're going to say for zombie in self.zombies if check collision zombie.rect with self.bullets. So this is us finding out if a zombie's been hit by a bullet. So if check collision zombie.rect self.bullets, we're going to say bullet dot equals get collision zombie.rect self.bullets, and then we're going to say self.player.score plus equals 1. So hey, you hit a zombie, you get your score has increased. And then we're going to say self.bullets.remove bullet, because it wouldn't do for the same bullet to go through more than one zombie. All right, we're just going to say to do add sounds. We'll come back and do our sounds later. And then we're also going to say to do add health drop. All right. And then elif check collision zombie.rect with self.player.rect, and be sure to put it in square brackets because this is it's intended to accept a list of rectangles for the second value, and obviously we're only passing him one, but we still need to turn it into a list. Then we can say self.player.health minus equals 1. And then we'll also say add another to add sounds here. Okay. Else self.zombies temp.append zombie. So if you think about what we're doing conceptually here, we've created a temp zombies. We're basically saying for a zombie in self.zombies, we're doing all these things, we're removing them. If, removing bullets if we hit one. If there are no collisions, so if there's a collision with either a bullet or the player, the zombie will not make it into temp zombies. If there are no collisions, then it's going to get appended to zombies temp. So now we can say self.zombies equals self.zombies temp. And we can finally say that if there were no collisions and the zombie made it in the list, now we can say for zombie in self.zombies zombie.move toward player. Self.player.x, self.player.y, and self.walls. So this should, if we get everything right, go ahead and start moving our zombies towards our player. Hey, our zombie is now running towards the player, and when we shoot a zombie, the zombie disappears. All right, that is exactly the behavior we were looking for. This is starting to turn into a functional game here. All right, and if we run into 5 zombies, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I don't think I think our health is probably in the negative, but we don't have the game over functionality yet, and we don't have anything doing the health display, so it's not telling us. We just we can soak up as many zombies as we want because we haven't told it otherwise. So let's go ahead and start working on the display section. I'm going to take just a moment and find that. Actually, let's do game over. Let's get the game over method in game here. So we're going to put that right above fill background. All right, we're going to say def game over. Let's go ahead and get that in place, and we're going to define a game over surface equal to self.announcementFont.render, and it's going to render you died true and 255.0.0 for the color, and that should be red text. Game over rect equals game over surface dot get rect center equals self dot window width, divided by 2, and self.window height also divided by 2. So this should put it right in the middle. We'll go ahead and say self.screen.blit game over surface and game over rect. We'll do pygame.display.flip to update the display. We're going to say a to-do here is to add noise, and we will do pygame.time.wait 2000. That's in milliseconds, just because we want to display the the game over for a moment, and then we're going to say quit the game. So that's going to be pygame.quit and sys.exit. All right, we now have our game over method. So down towards the bottom, right under this pygame display flip, we're just going to say if self.player.health is less than or equal to 0, then we're going to go ahead and say self.gameover. Okay. Now we also want to go ahead and do our health display. Give me just a moment to find the code for that. All right, so let's go back up to our fill background method. And we're finally going to add a little bit more to this. So back here we said set player stats. We had to do for that. And at the time we didn't have a player object. We couldn't really set stats on a player that we didn't have. So this one just kind of hung out unused. Let's go ahead and set that up. So we did self screen fill with a background color. We are going to go ahead and set up a score surface as self.font.render score, and that's going to be self.player.score true and 0, 0, 0 should be white. And we'll go ahead and do self.screen.blit score surface 1010. And then really this is going to be very, very similar. So instead of, and in fact we'll paste a few different surfaces here. So instead of score surface, let's go ahead and do health surface. And we'll do self.player.health. And we will say self.screen.blit health surface. And instead of 10, 10, it's going to be 10, 35. We're putting coordinates in here. And then this one is going to be level surface. Oh, we already did level surface. Let's go ahead and we will get rid of that. Under level surface, we will go ahead and do ammo surface. Self.font.render. Oh, and I realized we left the word score up here. We want to go ahead and turn that one into health. Our health is not our score. And then this one is specifically tracking shotgun ammo. The regular ammunition is unlimited in this game, although you could obviously change that. So that will become self.shotgun ammo, true. And then we are going to blit ammo surface. Okay. And then finally, we're going to say if self.outofammo message displayed and self.gun type equal to shotgun. then out of ammo surface equals self.font.render. Out of shotgun ammo, press tab to switch single shot and true and 255.0.0. And that should be red. Okay. And then also in the if here, we're going to say out of ammo rect equals out of ammo surface dot get rect, just like we did before. Center equals self dot window width, self dot window height, self dot screen dot blit, out of ammo surface, out of ammo rect. Okay, and that should be all. So now, if we run our main method, we should have, oh, and I see we've got some things kind of jammed together up there. Let's Control-C out of this and go fix that. So the problem here is that I set 1010, 1035, 1060, and then I didn't change this one. So I've got multiple things that are kind of jamming up there in that top corner. So we're going to go ahead and do 85. I'm also realizing I missed one. We need to do... We're just going to go ahead and say gun type surface. And that's going to tell us what gun we're currently holding. Self.guntype.title, true. And then we will go ahead and blit self.guntype.surface. No, we don't even need that. Self.guntype. It's not self, that's what's messing me up. Gun type surface. And to not repeat our mistake, this is not 85, this is 110 pixels down. All right, take two. Hey, all right. We now have a health option up there. We've got our level, we've got our ammo. Let me go ahead and change. Hey, if I hit tab, it changes to shotgun. That's cool. And it does work. And my shotgun ammo goes down. I'm going to go ahead and use all of it to make sure. Hey, and I can't use any more because my ammo is now 0. I can no longer shoot. So all of that is working correctly. Now I'm going to run into a bunch of zombies and let's make sure that the end game message works. Okay. So at this point, we have some functional, display messages. We're able to, end the game if the zombies get the character. Let's go ahead and work on our start next level method. So up here, let's just go right above. Let's go right above game over. And this is going to be, what changes as we go from level to level. So we're going to do a def start next level self.level plus equals 1 if self.level greater than 3 next level surface equals self.announcement font.render u1. So we're basically capping levels at 3. We're saying that there will only ever be 3 levels. Else next level surface equals self.announcementFont.render. Starting level self.level true. And we're going to say 255.0.0. All right. Next level rect equals next level surface dot get rect. Center equals self.window width 2. Self.window height 2 divided by 2. We're going to go ahead and zero out self.zombies. So self.zombies equal, we're going to blank them out, self.bullets. We want to reset each level. Oh, I messed that up. All right, and then we're going to say if self.level is equal to 2. I'm going to add a to-do here to play sounds. Self.walls equals walls 2. And self.level goal equals 15. So if you recall, we started with a level goal of 5. So you have to kill 5 zombies to move to the next level. By the time we get to level 3, so we'll go ahead and say elif self.level is equal to 3. Then we are going to have another to-do to play sounds. And we will go ahead and say self.walls is equal to walls 3. And self.level goal equals 30. And then finally, self.screen.blit next level surface, next level rect. Okay. And then we also need to go ahead, let's see. I wanted to do to add loot drops. And let's see, what else do we want? We want to go ahead and increment the zombie top speed plus equals 1. We want to do plus equals 2 for max zombie count. And then we want to go ahead and reset the player object. So we want to go ahead and say self.player equals player world height equals self.world height, world width equals self.world width, and walls equals self.walls. We just want to stick the player back in the middle of the screen. Pygame.display.flip and pygame.time.wait. We just want to wait 4 seconds in between levels. And then finally, if self.level greater than 3, we want to go ahead and say pygame.quit and sys.exit. Okay, let's play it again. All right, I've got ammo, I've got a goal. All right, and we are not properly going to the next level, so let's see what I forgot. You know what? We set up the start next level option, but we never actually called it. So down at the very bottom of game.py, we're going to say right after self.clock.tick, I'm going to say if self.level goal less than or equal to self.player.score, self.start next level. Okay, so let's go ahead and run that. Now, if we hit 5, it should go ahead and bump us to, hey, starting level 2. That's what I was looking for. And we now get a new set of maps and faster zombies and more zombies. And you can play with this as much as you'd like. You know, this was a good progression for me. This is where I wanted it to be. But you could obviously make the zombies faster or slower, or have more of them or fewer of them. And I'm just going to play this until we're able to make sure that we get all the way through level 3. All right, we're starting level 3. And now they're going to be even faster with different walls. Well, some of them will be faster. That's the unpredictability side of it, is having zombies that are randomly faster, slower, coming from different places. All right. Our score is 20. We need to get to 30 to win. And I'd like to get all the way to the win message so that we can see what that looks like. Ah. My health has dropped to 3. We'll see if I actually do win this round. Hey, and we got to a U1 message. And the game should wait 4 seconds and then successfully quit. So at this point, we're not done. There's still some features we want to add, but the game is actually playable. You've got your player dynamics. You are able to go around and shoot zombies and have them move towards you and all that fun stuff. And we effectively have a playable game. So in the next video, we're going to go ahead and get some of the bullet loot drop type things. We'll get the health drops set up, and then we'll look at sounds, and then we'll probably move on to actually getting the AI to play the game. So with that, I will see you in the next video.